Shut up, mine. That lockpick was there when I got there. Also, you guys have got... I'm genuinely going to... Like, I'm concerned that people are going to come in and start to think that we're some, like, Christian stream or something. Shit. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Pat, Shrill, Bear, Chaz, Coffeeton, Martin, how is everybody? Don't laugh. We just apparently masquerade as one, so then good morning as well. How is everybody? More main quest stuff today, I think. Imagine. Yesterday, we was intercepting some counterfeit groschen delivery that we'd managed to catch wind of.
R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. You took an unfathomable fuck ton of drugs.
Yes, he did. Yeah, it was sad news, wasn't it, yesterday, and somewhat unexpected. Shit. Trem, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. I mean, the fact that he took all them drugs and managed to get to 76 is more impressive than somebody living to 100 without, right? Fucking wild.
What comes after Black Friday? Black Sabbath.
True. Thing is, though, you can't really make jokes about Ozzy's death, can you? Because he'd have made worse himself. You can't upstage the big man. Santa, welcome to the stream. Trim, welcome to the stream. Radware, welcome to the stream. Good morning. It's the Church of Doomhaus, yeah. You get all your morality from this place, Chaz. You're as guilty of poisoning the well as anybody else. You'll be able to say the Lord's Prayer in Latin by the time you finish the game. You say that, Coffeeton. I spent 1,000 hours in my summer car, which is set in Finland and entirely in Finnish, and all I can manage to say is vagina and the devil. And sausages. Yeah, I actually posted that picture in Discord earlier, Trim, coincidentally. It's a banger. Saturday equals Sabado equals Sabbath. It's all a conspiracy. So was that, Santa. So it was Radwares. Scotty, welcome to the stream. Sothan, welcome to the stream. Satan, welcome to the stream. How are we all? I'm such a saint. I make nuns jealous. Bullshit. Right. Yes, we interrupted. Oh god, I've got double music. Oh, balls. Wait. Martin, stop adding to it. No. Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Sure.
God be with you. When God shuts a door, he opens a window. And locks the door using a horse's bumhole as a keyhole.
Rumours of that have been drastically exaggerated. I'm trying to talk about what quest we're doing. Everybody shut up. Martin, thank you for 33 consecutive months. Fucking woof. I had triple music. I had Cowboys from Hell just started playing. It's Pantera Day as well as Black Sabbath Day, right? Tell you what I'll do. I won't try waffling my way through this quest thing. We'll get the game to do it.
Horse bums on door hinges.
Shut up. I found quite a pile of groschen in the Probishlovitz encampment, which Master Engineer Fefar subsequently discovered to be fake. Not only is that a capital crime against the Crown, but also proves that there's more going on around Rat Eye than meets the eye. The Meahoyed captive also told me the counterfeit coins were handed over, but I got there a little too late. Someone had obviously crossed paths and swords with the forgers. I found an overturned wagon and several bodies. I found nothing strange at the ambush site, apart from the dead bodies one tends to find at such a location, and after a short search I found that someone had dragged one of the bodies along the trail. Dragged the survivor off, there we go. Before I had a chance to ask anything, a mystery knight appeared on the scene. He was interested in the bags that the charcoal men stole from the wagon. When I wanted to challenge him, he mounted his horse and rode off. As I suspected, he made his way back to Sasau, where I caught up with him. It seems the foreign knight doesn't want to talk to me in public. I'm supposed to meet him somewhere after, by the Sasau fish pond, after sunset. And there he is. See him? He's the one with a shield on his back. I don't know who his mate is, and I don't know why anti-aliasing's just turned off suddenly. But it should be fine on there. Martin, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Chaz, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Trim, thank you for the bits. I had This Is Aussie Spotify playlist on all morning. It not long finished and started playing random tracks. Remember that album in like 2010? It was oddly good. Right, can I talk to him now? Or is he going to insist that we go and meet by the pond? Sir, Ulrich.
Heilige Maria, by the pond. Do you understand?
Why does he sound Italian? And he's sat with a fresco master. Right, where's the pond? Apparently the pond's somewhere off in that direction. That's not a pond, mate, that's a river. He's Italian, Scottish, yeah. Ah, they're all the same, right? Is this on this side of the river or the other? Well, let's go get camped towards there, that's where we're going. Meet with the mysterious knight by the pond. I reckon it's something to do with the Scarlet silver mines, right? And if true, there's probably somebody in Skalitz that was to blame for it. And if true, it's almost guaranteed to be Kunesh. And if true, fuck that guy, we'll remove his testicles. Was the horse thing from the women in the forest? What horse thing, Martin? Yeah, an Italian named Ulrich. Beautiful Italian name. Where's Ulrich? Is that Danish? German, maybe? Ulrich? Wait, what horse? What am I missing? Horse thing. Oh, horse thing from the women in the forest. It was, Martin, yeah. The only way to consort with them was to put a lockpick up their bottoms. Ulrich's German, is it? Okay. For some reason I had it connected to Denmark. Oh, I tell you why, because of Lars Ulrich, probably. Liechtenstein, probably Gelderland. You said the word Gelder because of the lockpick in the horse's bottom incident, so, and I know you. Let's go sit under the willow tree and wait. He blames his drugs to his digging... Sorry, he blames drugs to dig into his fetishes. What kind of fetish is human females? Why is that a fetish? Just because they were presenting as horses at the time, because I was absolutely out of my Swede. Mind right good morning. After all the horse lockpicking, his fingers smell like... Is this the pond? I've got nothing else to do, I'll just wait by the pond. Actually, this is beautiful. This has been here this whole time. So we just sit under the willow tree and watch. Don't let women tempt your mind. Foul temptress. I can smell this image. Right, I'm going to sit here like this just so that the bitrate goes to shit and you can't see my face. I could probably get naked on camera right now and it's so blurry you couldn't tell. If you don't judge, then why are you sat judging? Poor horse minding its own business, then feels something cold in its rear end. It wasn't minding its own business, it was trying to molest me. Like it actually was. Alright, has Boyo turned up yet? I'm going to have to do some waiting, I think. Professional waiting. Meet with the mysterious knight. Right, after sundown. Let's go till 8 PM. Henry just sit around, enjoying the sight, get stung by bitten by mosquitoes. Excuse me. I'm a very vanilla person. I'm proud of it. I'm not going to say something dumb there. I probably won't. It was about kinks. Sure, I'll make a joke about Ray Davis instead. Why do you think he keeps barn animals as sex slaves in Valheim? I never once... Oh, here. He's arrived. Okay, right, everybody, behave. This guy is Italian-Scottish with a German name. And he, for some reason, knows something about the counterfeit money. Let's do this in stealth with a massive torch in his face. Sir.
So here I am. What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
No.
Wait.
You wish to make your peace with God? Very well. But be quick.
Be quick. Right. I've got 4 more than him in speech, 1 more than him in lovey-dovey, and 3 more than him in arms. Do we try and talk him round? 16 to 12. Oh shit, no, I've still got the haircut buff, haven't I? And there's no backing out now. Okay, let's try and talk him round.
I just want to know why you ambushed that wagon.
You make no sense. Did your accomplices not tell you when they sent you after me?
Accomplices? What are you talking about? I'm here on behalf of Sir Radzik Kobila.
Radzik Kobila?
Yes.
I do not understand.
I was looking for the counterfeit coins, and I still am. I'd heard those men were transporting them in that wagon.
When I saw you with the charcoal burners, I assumed it was they who sent you.
No, definitely not.
Then we have a common aim. I have also been pursuing the counterfeiters for some time.
Okay.
My name is Ulrich. It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobila, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
Shit. Wait, so who died? You know what, sometimes... I was going to say, Chaz, sometimes the acting in this game is like... Sometimes it's excellent. I know it's like a mid-tier, like, borderline indie game at this point, right? But the acting in it, it's like porn without the sex.
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Okay.
I don't think I could honestly recommend you as a suitor to any of the ladies I know.
Your wit is as piercing as your blade.
Fine, who is it?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzik, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that.
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Okay. Ulrich's document. So we have information on the forgeries. That's why we have to add the sex. Chaz, you can play this game however you want. I'm behaving. Fetch me some pigtails, raven, deer, and a wolf's face.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
Do we like this guy? I think I like this guy. Need to get some buck teeth and a donkey's toenail. Donkeys don't have toes, mine. Thank you very much. Azar, good morning. No, I will not.
I'd like to know more, but I have a feeling you won't tell me.
Your feeling is correct.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know, but this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
That sounds a bit fishy.
It is simply that my master does not wish to be revealed. And if we are to help one another, that is how it must remain.
I can't place that accent at all, which makes me think it's somebody, like you was joking about saying, it's somebody from one place pretending to do the accent from another.
Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
Passau?
No, what is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes, he needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
Fun fact, the actor for Henry is not the actor for Ulrich. Is that true? No, wait, how is that possible?
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs, and the like. But now, the same are
Francs?
full of counterfeits.
Do you know, it is a shame, and I can say this easily as a British person, but it is a shame when the euro came in that all these currencies, some of which had been in place for like 700-800 years and more, were just ended, right? Because he just mentioned a bunch of currencies that died with the euro. As much as I think there was benefits to the idea, of course.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
In
I
Sassau?
cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
The franc went to shit before the euro, didn't it? Yeah, but these things get weaker and stronger all the time, right? It doesn't stop the fact that they've been around for centuries, right? It's cool.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Meinhard had an armed escort, and they kept 2 busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
I like this guy.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down 2, but that bastard Manhard cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Manhard,
Wish I could
those
kill more than
charcoal
one
burners
person at a
came
time.
and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him.
Unfortunately not.
Too much talking, bored already.
See you for marbles, Dougie, and good morning. Thanks for the kind words. Dougie, good morning. What are you on about, mate? You're full of shit.
What happened to Menhart?
His dead, of course.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I'm not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran
Oh,
from
tell
the
us,
wagon
is he?
uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old ruined cabin. I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask. Robbing graves is shameful.
True. Do you hear that, everybody? Don't update my quest log to say Menhart's grave.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
You're mistaken. I've many deaths on my conscience. But robbing the dead, that's something I have no stomach for.
Pat? Mina? Are you hearing this? Trim? Think of all the people that have judged me for trying to bear? Augur?
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fayfar.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sassau at the Wagoner's Inn.
The dead don't need it anymore, for fuck's sake. Look at that. Look at Martin. The Mint Master. 2 officials in the medieval mint whose job it was to oversee the quality of minted coins and punish counterfeiters. One of them was appointed by the king and the role was hereditary. The second official was elected by the Bohemian nobility. Incompetent handling of the post or allowing flawed coins into circulation was subject to severe penalties. I have my shovel there for... Wait, that's not my horse. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry to all involved. If everybody didn't have such dappled mares around here, that mistake wouldn't have been made. Thank you, Ulrich, by the way. You were an absolute gem. Pleasant to meet you. Yes, Bear, I have that shovel for planting trees. Right. Okay. I guess we just carry on, right? I'm going to go get washed, though, because I look filthy in that cutscene. But we'll go sleep, we'll get washed, and then I'll head to Fairfar. Where is this Mr. Fairfar guy? Ulrich revealed to me that where he buried the body of the merchant, if I take the path north from the crossroads where the wagon was ambushed... Do we go and check the grave, maybe? I have to get Ulrich's documents to Master Fairfar, so where's that? Rat-eye.
You just tried to stick a lockpick in Ulrich's horse's ass. You dirty mare.
Why did he say mare, like... Mare-hoyed mare? Shit. Alright, good. Let's sleep. And let's prep for the next day. Martin, thank you for the bits. And for the kind words. Ulrich noticed and abandoned his hot... Did you see that, Bear? I saw that as well, but that wasn't because I'd stuck anything in the back of it. I also picked the lock on a pig as well, but nobody seems to mention that. Trim was upset. He was desperate for me to do it to the pig instead. Which is common among things Trim says. Right, let's sleep till morning. The horse is damaged good, you people. Right, let me ask you a question. Was it a real horse, or was Henry hallucinating and that was an adult female who was interested in cavorting with Henry? In fact, there was only one person among the entire situation that wasn't interested in cavorting and canoodling. Bullshit. This is where I drop a piece of chewy on the floor, pick it up. Yeah, man. You're better off as glue. Trim did the same once with a meatball that he dropped on the floor in there. I'm not going to mention the rest. We were talking about Animal Farm last night, Martin. It's depressing. Don't mention glue. Especially not around Pebbles. Sorry, Pebbles. He knows not what he says. I wonder if Ulrich's going to stay in town now. Probably not. If I want to get to Rat-eye. Actually, Rat-eye's not too far away, is it? Go get my clothes washed. Stubbler implying pre-marital eye contact. I wonder if I can get married in this game towards the end, imagine. Make Teresa ours forever. The blood-red van is on the way. Ooh, they serve no purpose anymore. Poor old Clover. The 5-second rule applies even if it's a dirt floor. Yeah, no, true. You have to wait for the germs to be startled and then make their way towards the gum, right?
God save. How may I help you? Good night.
Oh, I did a bad thing earlier. Hang on.
I'd like to order something here.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
I would like...
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Appreciate it.
Watch over you.
Yeah, I woke up and came downstairs first today. And on the wall there was a sizable spider, like maybe, what, bigger than a 50p sort of size-ish. Obviously not massive or dangerous in any way, but it would have freaked her out. So I thought, right, for an easy life, I'll get him out, chuck him out the front door before she even knows it happened, it'll be fine. Problem is, it was slightly too high for my stupid, bad back, idiot body. So as I was leaning up, I accidentally slipped and killed it. Right? And not only did I kill a spider, I'm sure lots of you kill spiders when you see them, but I slipped, sort of, not slipped as much as couldn't get proper purchase, killed it and smeared it all over a paint wall. So now there's just a great big smear of, like, spider giblets all over in a rented... It's going to drive me insane now. It's going to be impossible to get out. Yeah, I feel for the spider.
Yeah.
But the wall's fucked now. Stubble hates animals. Yeah, did it on purpose. There's some freaks that eat them, apparently. Imagine eating something that was alive once. That's one less spider, Jesus Christ, be praised. I like the censorship. He hates them so much he won't even eat them. I love dogs, so much so that I enjoy one and eat one per day. Right, let's go hand this book from Ulrich over to Captain Fairfar, or whatever he's called, who I actually had no idea existed until this quest started. But I'm fine with it. I completely forgot to do the prediction. Fuck me. Right, prediction's going up. Somebody, if you've got big bum, go in Discord for me and write the word prediction. I completely fucking forgot. Prediction's up. You forgetting means I can take part. There you go, Dougie. I'm so shit at that lately. The only time I think I've ever managed to remember the daily predictions is in Fallout 4. Because I had a part of the music timed in my head, so when that hit, I remembered. Yesterday, don't forget, the prediction went up and I got slaughtered within 5 minutes. How long had the prediction ended by the time I got shot? It was like 90 seconds or something. I got ran down by 3 super high-geared knights. Honestly, it was like running into Master Chief. They had flaming swords. They had black feathers all over their armour as well. And I think there was a wolf's tooth involved somewhere. Yeah, like Greg Wallace, Scotty, yeah. But more armoured than Greg Wallace usually is. Terrifying. How much should I lose today to some random peasants? Don't say that about Team 2. Despite it being true. Sorry, cat died twice in a row, right? Actually, somebody just started to try and attack me the second I said that. And there's a dog chasing me. If I die before the prediction ends. Get gone, you knob. Go on, be off. Don't make me kill you. Also, don't spook Pebbles and throw me off the horse. I don't have to kill a dog while the prediction's still live, because everyone will go on Team 2 just for a moral purpose. Is it going to follow me all the way? Press 1 to kill the dog. Back up, listen. This is unnecessary. Hellhound. Martin says kill the dog. Satan says don't. Radway says see. I would say 2 for this as well. Martin's the only person that wants to kill it. I've just adopted it, apparently. Hello, ladies, I've got a problem.
Watch out, people! There's a bandit there.
I'm not a bandit. It's a dog. It's a dog, mate. It's not a bandit. You're fine. Is there any guards that could help, though? I would appreciate this. Everyone's running in circles. Mate, watch out.
Ow! God almighty, watch out! Over there! A bandit.
A bandit.
Look out! There's an enemy here.
He's still here. We've been through the walls now. Do you reckon I can lead him all the way to Rat Eye? We tried to bite me then, the little turkey doomer. Is that his name, Azar? He doesn't look like one. He keeps going for a bite, though. I'll give him a 10 out of 10 for tenacity.
Yeah.
He's got more about him than the denizens of fucking Ledechko, at least.
Alexa, turn the dog volume off.
There is actually a volume switch on the back of your average dog. You just got to hit it. Really, it's like on about here, and if you hit it real hard with a hammer, the volume goes to 0 pretty quickly. Come on, dog, we've got places to be.
Lol, I just love how the dog ran into that guy and we heard ow. God almighty.
He said, there's an enemy, there's an enemy. Right, Rat Eye's right there. Let's take him all the way to Rat. This is my new favourite character. We've met two of the best characters in Bohemia back to back. In Ulrich and... what's this dog called? Somebody name it. I'm not sexing the dog. Ready to turn right up here. I was about to say, Bear, yeah, it's like kiting. Or the dragon from Blasted Lands to Stormwind. Terramus, or are you always on top? What of the horse, Aqua? Yeah. I find it's usually more efficient to ride it that way. What if this dog? What if I take it past the mill and the dog kills Teresa and we no longer? Yeah. Aqua, good afternoon. Peter Singer is a contemporary philosopher known for making strong arguments against eating meat and for animal rights, but he randomly thinks animals can give consent and that bestiality is, or at least can be, fine. Crikey. I've lost him. No, I haven't lost him. Pebbles. A contemporary, somebody that's doing this in 2025. Christ. Takes all sorts. It's pretty dead set on killing me. It is, but it's gonna come to a point where there's gonna be some guards, right? Yeah. Come on, you, John Dog. I think it's maybe a bit too long to clip. Throw some meat for him. Yeah. This way. Ma'am, watch out. There's a hellhound.
People, look! Can you see him too? Help! There's some kind of bandit there!
Ah! Look! An enemy!
Right, guards. Deal with him. Yeah. Guards.
Jesus Christ! Do something, people! There's a bandit here! Mother of God! They're here! They've come to slaughter us all! Look out! There's a cutthroat!
Ah! Watch out! There he is!
Ow!
What's the matter? Come on!
That's just ridiculous.
He's just confused, isn't he? Bless him, he doesn't know where he is.
Come on, you shit!
What did he do? I don't understand why. Adopt his FR now. He's nice after that love bite. Adopt what, sorry? Dougie? Wait, hang on a minute. Before we mourn the dog, did this guy just get shot by his own mate? Jesus Christ. Do you know what? I think we could raid Rat Eye and be fine with it. John Dog. You were the best of us. I'm sorry for removing you from the bandits, but you died an honourable death, Being adorable against 5 people. You made me laugh now, my lips are bleeding. Everybody, will you please salute? This is the first death we've cared about this year. Sorry, Sotha. Well, this is a dumb fucking game. Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to scare you on the road. We will love him forever. He's gone to Sovngarde. Pebbles? Where's Pebbles? Did Pebbles just flee during that melee? Oh, you were there. Top 10 yeah. Never ask a man his salary, a woman her age, or a French philosopher what they were up to in the 70s. French as well. Oh, it's all adding up. Right, let's go hand this bullshit in there. I stopped eating meat for 5 years because of Peter Singer. I didn't shag any animals, though. Plenty of birds. What is this Nuts magazine, mate? Peter, how have I not heard of him, then, if he's not French? Oh, he's not French, but a lot of very weird shenanigans have happened very recently. All things considered. He's not French, but... Oh, Sir Radzig's coming to meet us. I apologise, Akuraidu. It was the dog's fault, not mine. Sir Radzig! Oh, they're having a big meeting. Hello, everyone. I need to speak to Mr... Oh, shit, he's on a fucking mission.
God be with you, lad. What
Hello.
can I do for you?
What's up with her face?
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Skallets?
In a manner of speaking.
So I'm coming to
Master
see.
Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skallets mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now, that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein, unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other.
Do we know where that is?
You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal. Farewell.
This has to be to do with the mines, though, right? How could it not be to do with the silver mines? But then, if you were making counterfeit money, would you use silver? Silver's expensive enough, right? And that's what most of the actual money's made of. Couldn't find him. He's here. He was in earshot. Fuck me. Okay, Mr. Fafar. The beggars will eat him before nightfall. That's, to be fair, think about this, Bear. I nearly said to be fair then. I didn't. I stopped myself. Don't mention it, mine. It's fine. Just don't talk about it. It's fine.
Greetings. What business have you?
Master Fafar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings?
Ooh, I'm fighting on it today.
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skallets mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Right.
Is that the yard next to the Skallets mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was
It was
still
raided
standing at
ages
all.
ago, right? When did we start playing this game? We'll raided it then.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Okay. What's a mine gallery? Is anybody here with a brain that can help?
What about these waterworks? What's that?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
As if you would know, Trim. Can't afford drapes, just paint them on. Shaggy Dan, good morning. JCBP.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing a pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. Well, I'd say there's real grounds for your forebodings. I heard from one Skalitz miner that someone may have found something there and didn't report it.
I knew it. That bastard Nemoy and his cronies. Christ above. I want the lot of them clapped in irons.
The lot of them? How many are there? A dozen? 2 dozen? How am I to arrest them all?
Yes.
Just kill him.
Right. It'll be enough to take Nemoy. He's a serpent leading the others on the path of evil.
So I should look in the mine, and if anyone's there and I find Nemoy, I should bring him to you in irons.
Exactly. But proceed with caution. The punishment for stealing the king's silver is burning at the stake. Those people will be capable of anything if cornered, even murder.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
Good luck then.
Right, that was a lot of information all at once. Thank God we've got a quest thing to summarise it for us. Augur, good afternoon. A mine gallery is the thing you refuse to do in Minecraft. What, survive? I made a gallery, didn't I, in Minecraft? I thought I did make a gallery. Also, isn't Minecraft that book that you've got on your bedside cabinet, Augur? So a mine gallery is a mine shaft. Is it the same guy for, what, the main quest? Is that what you're saying there? It's a place where the mind goblins gather. Is that right? Mind right? Yeah, this is the main quest, yeah. Oh no, wait, the King's Silver is a different... Oh, yeah, that's a different thing. I need to give him the documents, don't I? Yeah. So that was a completely unrelated quest. I was just leaving. I thought that was part of it, but it wasn't. Shit. Hang on. Sir, I've forgotten something. Did this happen to everybody that played this game? Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Sir, I've had a terrible mistake. I was supposed to speak to you further. Look at this guy checking every room. Diligent, I respect it. Hello, friend. I'm back. There we go.
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forger.
He's not a knight,
Well,
is
that
he?
is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
What is a knight? Like, how do you get to become a knight? Because Henry was like, you're dressed like a knight, and you killed people like a knight, and you live like a knight, but you aren't a knight. So was there some, process that you got to?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you said?
Oh.
Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
Gwynbleidd. Oh, you have to be knighted by a king, of course. Is that what it is? You're presented knighthood status by your lord in this instance. I assume not by the king.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
You have to have some coconuts. Oh, so it's just like in Wales. Gotcha. Cat's good afternoon. Don't you also qualify if you're a noble? Knighthood in the Middle Ages. A knight was originally a mounted soldier or cavalryman in medieval Europe. Later, the term also came to denote someone who has been bestowed with knighthood, an honour given by a monarch or notable service. So it is a knight originally a mounted soldier or cavalryman in medieval Europe. But they seem to, at this point, tie knighthood to something related to their betters, right? Or not their betters specifically, but their lord. So maybe this is somewhere where it was in the middle, where it was changing.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins, then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
What if it's me?
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognise the man.
Yep.
It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
If you only see like 3 people that can write, you probably recognise their handwriting, right? So a mounted man at house serving a feudal superior. So I assume it's still... Yeah, because when he interrogated Ulrich earlier, he said, "You're a knight, clearly." And he said, "I might be dressed like a knight and I might have a horse, but that doesn't mean I'm, etc., etc." Exactly mine, yeah.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
Right.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam.
Come on, Henry, pull your finger out.
It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Right. Okay.
Goodbye.
That was for another quest, that other thing. So, excuse me, sir, can I please not be turning right? Okay, so there's enough room to get round it. So, this seems to be a massive conspiracy for creating counterfeit groschen in Sasso around the monastery. Like, this suddenly sounds really juicy, because if that's true, then while I've been spending all that time there with, what's she called? Olga. Not Olga. What's her name? I always forget her name. But yeah, doing all of that healing stuff, and with Fritz and Matthew, and with the Overseer, and the whole thing with the Necronomicon. Johanka Mine, that's the one. Olga. I went a bit Route 1 with my guess. Then there's been this massive conspiracy right underneath the fucking monastery. I assume underneath, anyway. Right, what's the question? Someone in Sasso is supplying the counterfeiters with copper sheets. It won't do any harm to check out the local forges. The forgers need quicksilver to make their amalgam. It's definitely not a run-of-the-mill item, and someone from Sasau must be providing it. Maybe it'd be worth talking to Ulrich. He might know where to start looking. Do I know where Ulrich is? B. Where's Ulrich? If he's still, he'll be in Sasau, won't he? Of course he will. Alright. Yeah. Let's not drag any local animals with us as well this time. That was embarrassing. Sorry, man. Can't believe John Dog was killed. Why don't you just let him exist? Can I cross the river here? This isn't the same river, is it? No, it's just a shitty little stream, and then I get stuck here anyway, because I don't think there's any way you can actually cross along this area. It probably is better to just go to Wadechko and do, like, the 3-minute journey that I'm putting off as if it's the worst thing in the world. There should be some kind of, like, teleport system in this game, shouldn't there, so you can just, like, get places quicker without having to play the game. You forget the main quest's full of chitty-chatting, don't you? For the best, as well. Right, what are them... Hang on. Every now and again on the map, there's like a exclamation mark, look. What's this? Is this to do with the betting on the Rat-Eye Tawny, by any chance?
God save you.
Ah, it must be, look. Yeah, it must be to do with that. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Miller.
Luck then.
Don't ask me about the Rat-Eyed Tawny. I'm sick of hearing about it from you. So I must technically be a knight then, because I've been given a horse, but I've not been given armour per se by Sir Radzig. But surely I'm in his service. He is my lord, therefore, am I not a peasant anymore? Have I had a promotion? This autopilot hinders your sense of direction. There is nothing that can hinder my sense of direction any less, Coffeeton. I promise you that. You're right, though. But yeah, no, my sense of direction's garbage with it or without it. Shut up, peasant. But technically, I mean, all the NPCs call me knight. I'm so glad, unless my clothes are dirty, and then they talk to me like I've got poo on my face, but they were like, are they just confused because I arrived on a horse with a full set of armour? Or have I been given knightly status? I don't understand how you level up from peasant to anybody else, to anything else. Are peasants above serfs, or are they the same thing? Because what's a serf? Like, if a serf is somebody that does manual labour and works the land and in service of a lord, then what's a peasant? You don't. That's kind of the... Well, I know it is. So when the waves... is it like the frothy stuff? Just fake it until you make it, I suppose. Do I look like I'm faking it at this point? But, like, I get the idea is that with a feudal system, if you're a peasant, you're always a peasant, and that was one of the major problems with it, right? There was no way of getting yourself up and out of the class system. I get that. But surely there was some people that managed to make a route out of it and make something of themselves, even if there was the 0.0001. I would say, as the son of the Lord's blacksmith, your status may have been slightly higher than others. Yeah, but look how useless I am, or I was. But could I not ascend to the ranks of knight from a lowly position? It's a duck theory. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and asks you for grapes, it's probably a duck. Be a duck. I am a duck. I'm a duck with a full set of armour. And a horse. The best horse. Just check your LinkedIn. Shit. I mean, there is a few ways out. Either be your lord's bastard, or be your lord's side piece, or kill like 300 enemies with a femur bone. I mean, every enemy I've killed so far has had a femur bone, so technically that's... It probably says in the stats that I've killed 3... Wait. There's a stats page somewhere, isn't there? Where's that? I'm going to assume it's in here. statistics. There we go. Crime, murders. Oh, combat. Enemies kill 88, so I need to kill 212 more. No. Excuse me. Enemies killed 89. 88. People killed 89. Who? Who have I killed? Did I murder? Which innocent person have I murdered? There's one in there somewhere. No, you meant they never all had femur bones. So I need to kill 211. It's nice for them to separate humans from people, that's true, yeah. Horses devalued. Crime stats? Is there a murder stat, maybe? Civilians. Ooh, Trim, shut your face, it's fine. 33 days in jail. Oh, God. Dice games won, I lost 11. In all my time playing dice, I've only 108 grand. That's terrible, that. That needs raising up a bit. Alright, I've not got the cleanest conscience. Fucking sue me. That's the most embarrassing one is that in all the time playing dice in this game, I've only just cracked 100 groschen in winnings. Shit. It's a moral game. Gambling are true. Yeah. I'm still going to heaven if I've killed 3 civilians. It's just the gambling that God's going to have a problem with when I get to the pearly gates. What about the people you killed in their sleep when you were practicing lockpicking? They didn't die, Pat. They were just smothered until they passed out. And it was only one lady, and that was by accident. Have you noticed it didn't say lock? There is actually a stat for how many horses you've picked the lock at the back of, but it doesn't engage until you've actually done it, so you might not have seen it on the crime list because I never fucking did it. I picked the lock on the back of an adult lady. It's a good point though, Bear, the idea that they separate humans from humans. Fuck. Well, when you're the invading army, right? It's about, you were talking yourself about dehumanising your enemies. It's very important to make your enemies essentially like orcs. And I think doing that is exactly a good way of achieving that. This is a dumb game. It's good though. I don't mean to do the stubble or overly positive thing, but this is good again. I'm starting to see why. Alright, Augur, I was just complimenting one of your favourite games right there. There might not be a crime stat because it wasn't a crime back then, because he was so out there that no one could fathom it. Right, I've got a question for you for everybody that was there around the fire yesterday, or whatever that was. I didn't kill 2 woodcutters, did I, or whatever they were? 2 peasants that turned up at the end. I didn't kill them. I killed 2 demons that were spawned from hell. Right? Is that true? Is that correct? I didn't kill no peasants. I killed 2 hell-spawned demons. Do we all agree? Exactly, Radware. Exactly. If you're going to have a go at me for killing them 2 demons, for killing them 2 peasants, then you must acknowledge that the horse wasn't actually real either. Therefore, While I might have accidentally killed those 2 peasants, I didn't put a lockpick in the back of a horse. Thank you, Radway. Yeah, I appreciate it. Know what I mean? He keeps mentioning the horse, says the guy that keeps bringing up the horse. I'm actually lost in to go this way. Look at that, we got Martin trying to back out of the conversation and putting it on me. Got him. Can't do me for both things at once, right? Either I put a lockpick in the back of a horse and killed 2 demons, or I killed 2 peasants and didn't molest a horse. Which is it? Do you how I like. But it's up to me whether I notice, right? You killed them 2. Radway believes in demons. Fucking hell. The moral questions. Henry the Demon Slayer. Oh shit, is that today, Trip? That is today, right? I haven't actually pre-downloaded it now. I forgot about that. Ooh. I'm interested to see what's in it. If there's like 4 bosses in it, something done, then I'll download it, yeah. We'll play it. Right, where's the guy? He's supposed to be here, he's there. Right, let's go speak to Ulrich. Ulrich of the low frame rate. Kelly, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's the 29th, I see. Yeah, the 25th is... What's 25th? Oh, there's a new private server coming out. New WoW server, that's what I was thinking of. Kelly, good morning. Oh shit, sorry, Sir Ulrich. I need a word, please.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see.
Ooh,
That's certainly
guilt.
worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
They're as guilty as fuck out of this monastery. What's quicksilver?
Here you are.
Sothon, you're a blacksmith. What's quicksilver? Also, Ulrich's a very nice man. Okay, find out where the counterfeiters are getting the quicksilver. I need to talk to Master Fresco, the painter. Fresco's, that's a direct Coronation Street reference. Oh, is it? That's you, isn't it? I've seen you before.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I'd like a bite to eat.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the 3rd time this month, they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Tankard of ale for me.
Oh yeah, it's Mercury, of course. Christ, they're gonna die. Ulrich wants to know why his horse won't look him in the eye anymore. Sorry, Martin, I keep bringing up the horse incident.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
I'm assuming quicksilver is used in forgery in this instance, right? But why would you need mercury for
Here we are.
just faking some groschen? Oh.
What do you need Quicksilver for?
No, what's he needed for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Okay. I don't get the big deal about admitting the horse thing. It's not like it's the first time you've molested an animal. Go on, name 7 others.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Press 1 to play him at dice to thank him for the information. I could beat him, potentially.
There's always time for some dice. Let's see what you can do.
What goat? The goat I never cavorted with. That was Trim's fault. The chicken in Minecraft survived. Alright. You say 7 because it was only 6. Right, let's just throw all our cheating dice in, right? You did, Trim. You said go talk to that guy, and I did. Look what happened. Shagged a robot. I did shag a robot, but that's different. Oh. Do we roll again? Do we roll again, or do we just bang? No, because that's half of the whole game, right? Let's just take them. Okay, we're halfway to beating the bitch. What's them dice he's got? What are they? What the fuck are they out? Do we pick his pockets? I want them. If I pick his pockets, can I get them dice? What have we got here? 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck. What do you do? Take the 5 and go again? 5 and re-roll? It's another 5. 5 and re-roll? I'll bet Pebbles can pickpocket him while you play. Yeah, let's get Pebbles round the back. You molested a chicken in Minecraft. Yeah, but it survived. I don't think it survived is mutually exclusive with I didn't cavort with it. I never had sex with Captain. Take the 1 and re-roll. Oh, okay. I pressed the wrong button. Trim, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck. And then look what he gets. I pressed the wrong button. It's Q and F. Okay, he's not doing amazingly. If we could get him to bust, that would be beautiful. Yeah, man. Alright, what are we doing here? Take 2 and move on? Wait, what if I was to take them as well? Would it just be 300? Yeah, okay. No, I could take 3 5s. That's worth it, right? I'll take the 2 1s and the 3 5s, and then I'll have that, and then I just need 150 points. Yeah. What's them dice, though? They look well good. Fuck me, I hate the infected broodmother fight. The fight is hard, but the worst thing is how she skitters around with it. Oh, yeah. That fight, Azar, that took me 3 full streams to best. Well, you were there, weren't you? I forgot. I'm talking to you like I've only known you for 5 minutes. Yeah, fuck that fight. Absolutely. I'm saying that Captain was fine and alive and well because I immediately put Captain in Minecraft into captivity. Got him.
Over here, a bit.
Got him. Yeah, man.
I only need a little, just a little Quicksilver and I'm finished.
What do you reckon to, when night falls, following this guy and seeing if we can steal them dice from him? I could murder him in his sleep or finally use pickpocketing in this video game for the first time. Martin's obsessed with horses. Have you noticed? I think there's an issue. I reckon Martin gets dressed up as a horse on an evening and goes cantering around, you know? Yeah, we'll follow him home, Trim. I'll sneak up behind him and then kiss him. Right, what's the objective actually inside the monastery? I need to concentrate. Continue the investigation in the Overseer's office. Find out who in Sasau works with copper. So A is to find out with... Okay. Find out who the counterfeiters get the Quicksilver. The Quicksilver trail leads to the Overseer's office. According to the fresco painter, the Overseer's hand is deliberately holding back the Quicksilver he has. So what I'm going to do, sneak into the Overseer's office at night time, maybe? I'll do a bit of sneaking. Have I got any I think I've got some of the night vision potions, right? Yeah, fuck that infected broodmother fight, honestly. It was one of the hardest things. I think it's comfortably the hardest thing I've ever done on stream. Obviously, the rally in my summer car and stuff is a different story, but in terms of just super difficult, single-designed event, that fucking infected broodmother, fire! Kiss him, grab his ass, and steal his dice while doing that. He won't even notice. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what we're grabbing? Is this the Overseer's office? No, the Overseer's office is up top, right? Beware, there's one of them fire-breathing pigs. Yeah, I had 3 full streams, I think, on the infected broodmother. Nasty. Okay, so there's the Overseer.
Peace at last. Or for now, anyway.
Right, stay there and keep looking the other way. This isn't his office, is it? Is it? No. Isn't this the Overseer's office? No, there's something in there. Okay. Hello, my name's the new Overseer. I'd like to talk to you about Overseer business. Okay, this is the guy. He's got a beard with no tash. Do we trust him?
Do you have any Quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Right, let's do him in. Oh God, I think we're being violent. He's clearly a scholarly intellectual type because he's got a silver tongue and he's quite good at talking us round friendly like, but he's not very hard. You know what I mean? He's not alpha male. Henry, be aggressive. He'll crumble.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy.
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true.
Bullshit.
Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The Overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the Quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
That's fucking bollock, mate. Fucking bollock, mate. What's that? Is that Australian?
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here.
I've heard that, yeah.
There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
That'll do.
Very well. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Well, it was an interesting revelation, Trim. I never expected to be quite so honest. Okay, what do we know now? I'm going to have to consult the quest log because I am bamboozled by this. Master Fairfax, I crossed paths with the Overseer's hand and found out what was actually happening in the monastery storehouse. Naturally, it was the hand himself who was behind it and selling the quicksilver to the forgers. He described two people to me, some kind of knight who calls himself Jezek, and his manservant Rapota. He was the one who always met up with the wayside. He was the one he always met up with at the wayside chapel on the hill west of Sasau. Someone in Sasau is supplying the counterfeiters with copper sheets. So I still need to do the copper sheet stuff, right? So I'll go speak to the blacksmith. Yeah, let's go speak to the blacksmiths. Including that turkey doomer that wouldn't sell me that sword fragment for that guy. Right, let's go to the blacksmiths. Pebbles! Pebbles killed a pig! What did you ask? Oh, it's alive. Jesus, Pebbles. There you go, I didn't kill anybody. That one that was on the, What do you mean learning from me? Kiss my ass. That one that was on the sheet for, innocents killed, it was Pebbles that did it. Timmy, good afternoon. Timmy, somebody's counterfeiting money. Is it this bitch here? With his son, whatever he's called. There you go. Right, I need to speak to you, knobhead.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
Ooh.
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you'd best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Aha.
That was the... You know what I said about porn without the sex? That's what the acting's like in there.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Aha.
Can I ask about 7 more times just to hear it?
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair hand at everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
Master Otter and Mishek. Go on, write that down. I'd be surprised if anybody spells it correctly. Master Otter and Mishek.
God be with you.
Jesus Christ be praised. Yeah, not just a normal one, Bear. A master. So he doesn't know about... Surely he would know if somebody worked with copper in town. Right? Surely? Or is he saying Zbishek? Oh, he might be, actually. So that's Fairfar, and I still need to find out who works with... So that must be one, right? That's a blacksmith. And is there another blacksmith in town somewhere, I wonder? Maybe in the monastery? No. There's that's the smith, and this one, we might get lucky and that's the guy. Let's try over there. Is it Mishek, maybe? Yeah. Misha Mudrik? Zbishek?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, we're not going to learn a great deal from this game, are we? I don't think. The Lord's Prayer in Latin thing was hopeful, but given how little we know of Finnish after 1,000 hours. Right, this blacksmith might still be open. It depends what time of day it is. The sun is failing slightly. So Master Otter and Mishek.
Yeah.
Your hero trim, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember when we were divvying out countries for some bullshit or other. And Mudrik was Trim's hero, and now look.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise he'd been struck off.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get into this?
Yeah.
Hang on, how do you get into this blacksmith? I've just done a full lap. Oh. Okay. Right. Oh, this is the guy that we listened to do that ditty for that guy in Ledechko. Is this a copper man? Hello, friend. Not a copper man like that Gilder in that vault in Fallout. Nice perimeter check. That's copper, is it? No, it isn't, is it? Press 1 for the most annoying midstream break in history. Just two lads banging hammers. Alright, if you want it, you can have it. Right, I need to go quickly grab a drink, and then I'll be right back. Alcarion's in charge. Everybody behave and do exactly as he says. 2 minutes. You know what? I bet that was actually quite a relaxing midstream break. Did I just accidentally treat you to a calm one for once? Alcarion, you scared him senseless. Look at him. They don't know where to put themselves. You say it's annoying. I say it sounds like a Renaissance fair. Well, this is what they're... This is the real thing, this Shaggy Dan. This is not a mockery. They did nothing, the slackers. Prove them how to do it then, Alcarion, and guess perfectly what's in this can. Right, I need to speak to this guy, don't I? Sir, a word. Mikesh.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Mikesh.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
Ooh. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard. Write that down. Zach from the Craftsman's Yard. Satan, welcome to the stream, and thank you for 70-ish months. Thank you, Satan, for the prime. And congratulations on dismissing the ads. Martin says fizzy orange. I mean, if I go quickly...
Fine. You are cute.
Fair. I forgot about that. Zach from the monastery. I am actually looking for a piece of this as well for a side quest. Just give me 1 second.
I'm looking for pieces of a sword that a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling. Would you happen to know anything about it?
I would. Of course I would.
Well?
It's a load of tripe. Only a fool would have given that trickster a single groschen, and I'm no fool. How about you?
But if he lied about that sort of stuff, it would be a terrible sin.
Don't be so gullible, lad. That bastard never saw the Holy Land. Unless it was in a fresco.
Okay, never mind. I was hoping he'd sell me one, but no, never mind. There's apparently somebody that's come from Jerusalem, from the Holy Land, that's selling the Queen of Sheba's sword in pieces, and everybody's been snapping them up. You couldn't resub until you refresh mid-ad. That sucks. Satan, I appreciate the prime, though, very much.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction of the church.
I know Zach.
Then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Ramstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
I don't know where this Master Otter is, though.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
I deserve a mug for that midstream break. And it's Aldi's Summit Diet Cola. You can tell Alcarion's been in Aldi lately, right? I reckon he only goes in to try and get a one-up on what drinks I'm guessing. Martin says fizzy orange. Alcarion says Diet Cola, cheap stuff. Azar says tropical. Radware says Professor Peppy. Bear says fizzy orange. I'm going to get in here quick. The answer is... Am I right in thinking that's 3 finesses back to back to back?
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
But we already know that Zach bought out all the copper, right? So if Zach bought out all the copper, why are we fucking about?
God be with you.
Did you know and was put of our alphabet, it was after Z? Put of or put on the end of the alphabet after Z. It's just like that fact that the word gullible's got a whole page in the dictionary that no other word has. Or part of our alphabet. Was it really what? The ampersand was part of the alphabet. Disgusting. Well, I never voted for it. I've actually been shopping at a local one near my place. I'm hooked, but if it gives me a leg up, the fact that it's actually quite good, high-quality food at low prices, Alcarion, is a added bonus, and you know it. We all know your true intentions. Don't lie to us. Was it on stream that I stalked this guy for the Queen of Sheba fragment? He said he had one, but he wouldn't give me it, so I sat in the bushes. I don't know if... Oh, he's here. And it was a letter. Not the ampersand? Right, this is the guy.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
What?
Take care now.
What? What is it? More work? Fuck me. Okay, right. But that's still not helped, is it? I need to go and speak to Master Otter or whatever he is, but I don't know where he... How do I join? Where's Master Otter in Sasau? Don't answer if you know, of course, I'll find him. Isn't there a smith here somewhere? Oh, there. No, that's Master Fairfar. But I think that is a blacksmith. Because there's a blacksmith and an armour smith next to each other, and I think they share a forge. Alright, oh, that's the butcher, sorry. Lidl is king. I hate when I'm buying fresh pastries and there's no angle grinders. Yeah, it's true. If you want a high-pressure jet wash while you're buying a sausage roll at a lunchtime... Actually, they don't sell sausage rolls, do they? They don't sell meat in that thing. It's cheese twists, though. What's bullshit? Oh, I got the copper story or the thing about the ampersand being in the English dictionary. I wouldn't go with high quality, at least in mine. It appears mine is like the US version of a UK TV show. The premise is solid, but the execution is a bit lacking. Yeah, it's quite... It might be because I shop there exclusively. I've forgotten what good stuff tastes like. But Aldi is surprisingly good for the money, quality-wise. Then obviously you get enough to cobble dogs, as the saying goes. Would you disbelieve someone from New Zealand, Augur, where everybody's honest? Yeah, that... This is the porn acting thing we was talking about before. What? Henry gave that big line, as threatening as he could be made. And the guy just turned around and went, "You what?" Right. This is where Master Fairfar is, and this is an armour smith. There's a weaponsmith as well. Would there be...
Mutton, veal, beef, and chicken!
All that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
Man beef. New Zealand doesn't exist, so I don't know where he's actually from, but I would trust no one. But I would trust no one that uses Twitch, except for yourself, of course. Is this Master Otter? Is he an armour smith? He might be specialised. Are you Master Otter by any chance? Come on. Hello.
God save you. What can I do for you?
This guy's apparently big, got like big boobs, blacksmithing skills.
What can you tell me about the blacksmiths here in Sasau?
Depends which ones you mean. In the town there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery there's Zach. But there's not many good words I can say about him.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman, which isn't something you can say about every blacksmith in town.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye.
Evidently.
He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
That will be all. Thank you. Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
He's a bullshitter. We could just slit his throat and be done with it, right? But then we need the information.
See you later.
Thank you. Okay, right. So, I keep going back to Zach and saying, this guy said you did, this guy said you did, this guy said you did. I wonder if it's just the death of 1,000 cuts, right? Where the more information we go back to him with, the more likely he is to say, fine.
From the yard or from
Pebbles.
lean and fatty pork, chicken and beef. We have it all. Come and see.
Do you deliver? No, she just said chicken and pork.
Yeah.
Never gets old. Right, okay, back to the... No, because he's gone home, hasn't he? Am I going to find out where he lives? Maybe we can suffocate him in his own house. No. Fuck. Ooh, that's where he lives. We off to his house. Oh no, that's where the materials are handed over. I might have to go sleep in the tavern and then we'll wait until Boyo's back at work again in the morning. Nothing can defeat his... You what? Shit, that's true. I've not levelled anything to that degree. I wonder how you level speech in this game, actually. Like, I wonder... It might be just that... No. I suppose it's taking part in, like, the speech sort of check things, right? Maybe. Or maybe just talking in general, I don't know. Don't answer if you don't. Did you know the French government blew up a ship in New Zealand using C4 and killed a man? Well, I never trusted him. Just as we were starting to like the French. What, recently? Okay, Pebbles, I'll be back. We're going in morning to talk to blacksmiths again for hours. I'll see you there. Well, I like the idea of knocking this Zack gentleman down a peg. So shut the door, Henry.
Yeah, give me a
30 to 40 years ago. Why don't you go to war with them? Everybody else does. What time does the blacksmith start work? Actually, I don't know much about the blacksmiths and their work routines because I sent some stuff to Torin, who's a blacksmith I know, to work on, and he's not got back to me yet, so he must still be asleep or something. Sorry, I just showed some leg. The ship was called the Rainbow Warrior.
You're a bully.
What have I bullied now? You keep bullying Trim's not like real bullying. Bullshit. I went and got the clip from me dying to cousin in my summer car. Fucking Jerick had 3 times the played time that Torim's got. And he was the person spamming ha 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 underneath. Everybody else was shocked and confused and stuff, and there was Trim there. There he was, laughing at the top of his lungs. Have I laughed at Torim's death? No. You lot are fighting a 100-year war with the French while Henry is lockpicking horses in the woods. He put... That was an adult that he put that up the back of, and a female.
Yeah.
Human. I'm so sad. It's a better world with them both. What, do you mean Jerick and Torin? Did you just say something positive, Olga? Oh, you meant to say without. Good. I could say I thought you said something interesting for a second there. No, it's just generic Olga rubbish. It's a misspell of the century, yeah. Heaven forbid. Music is jivey today. Right, Zack. Now I have about 15 people in this stupid town that have said you're guilty as sin. Excuse me, Victor. Right, you.
Good health to you.
Yes.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
I'm assuming now we have this information, it's less about getting him to confess to it and more about having enough evidence or enough people that have spoke against him to go to the master engineer or whatever and his hat's made of copper, it's true. Right, press 1 to poke him with this sword, and if it goes ding when I hit his hat, then it's made of copper and he's guilty. Cole Phelps would have done something similar.
Put that weapon away
before someone gets hurt.
Fine. Right, let's go speak to Master Funfair, or whatever his name is. Okay, right, I think we've got enough evidence. Are we confident that Zack is a bastard? Yeah, but what if the other two blacksmiths are working together to frame Zack and they're making off with a shitload of counterfeit groschen and laughing at me as I leave? That's the one, mine. Did I fucking stutter? I feel like I'm aggressive today. Calm down, Stubber, it's fine. They're only accusing you of sleeping with horses. Right, he's in here somewhere, is he? Or is he down the road? B. Where's B? Oh no, I need to go to the north, don't I? Check out the place where the... Yeah, alright, let's quickly go to C. I forgot about this bit. And where the materials were handed over, there might be evidence that points to either Zack, Master Ota, or the other guy, I can't remember his name, Mishek? Only that you put a piece of cold metal in the arse of a horse.
Yeah.
They're trying to dance around me and get me to admit to something.
Yeah.
This is like when it happens to Trim in real life.
Yeah.
But how do you deal with it, Trim? Even if it's true, just look the other way. Right, so, hang on. The overseers of the monastery, the overseer of the monastery's right hand, the overseer's right hand, whatever he's called, was forced into giving the quicksilver to the forgers, and he was asked to meet the forgers out up the hill somewhere, and we've been given the location, so maybe there's a clue as to which of the three blacksmiths is the guilty party up the hill.
Yeah.
Has anybody brought their magnifying glass? So they're on C, up near the edge of the woodland maybe. And what do you use a magnifying glass for in your everyday life? What do you have that you'd need to be bigger? Bank account. Here by the waystone, maybe? So I might as well tag this, haven't I, while I'm up here. For your omelette, of course. Johann Martins, Geoffrey Hayes, Benjamin Ward, and Louis Britton. Good work. All people who, according to Bear, backed the game. That's where their names appear. That's pretty cool, actually, as a way to honour these people. What was that game that Slops actually appeared in? He backed it, like an indie game, and there was a phone call in the game, or a number you could dial in the game on the phone. Bandits. Are they bandits? And Slops answers the phone when you ring it. Oh, GTA 6, that's the one, yeah. Small indie game. Sirs and gentlemen, should I save before this? I probably should, shouldn't I? Just in case. I've got plenty of save. I've got lots of money anyway, I don't need to worry about save you schnaps. That was a feature for a while, but now I've just got hundreds of them. Friends! I'm here on behalf of Team 1 to discuss what your business is. Can I have a word?
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Scottish.
Does the name Rapota ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Fucking dickhead. Ooh, my word, this guy is absolutely useless at matters of the mind and the heart. Look at him, he's got 0 and 0. So what do we go for? Okay.
Look, you little jester, I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on! What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapata?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Rapata's keeping an eye on someone.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapata's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me 12 groschen. Damn it! Now what? Ah, well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
It's actually nice that a game, Bethesda and Blizzard and stuff, could learn a thing or two. They wanted a Scottish character, so do you know what they did? They just went to Scotland and got a voice actor. They didn't just get, like, Paul from down the fucking corridor to... Hello, Mr. Bandit, sir. Right, have I learned anything while I've been here, though? Easy Green, good morning. I love the idea that it's not a recording of Slops, it just calls him in... yeah. Just calls him in real life. Interesting. So what did we learn from being up here? I don't have to check the local forges. Zack is highly suspicious. Should I actually have been checking the forges for copper deposits, maybe? Oh, it might be, actually. The Irish... Yeah, what's that character that's in that... what's the female companion? What's her name?
Yeah.
The Irish accent is woeful. Kate, that's it. It's like offensively bad. Like, you had the option to do a mission for her or something, I think, and I refused just because I couldn't cope with the voice acting. And the fucking robot in the tavern in Good Neighbour as well, he was worse. It was such a bad impression by some... Yeah, so lazy. Hello, friend. Easy green. Should have intimidated him, obviously. I mean, if I could have got the information out of him by going for the hardest possible option, then that would have been the most respectful way of doing it, right? Not respectful, respectable. He's bound to a contract to answer the phone for 10 years. Or he'll be removed from the game. That's what you are. You're not a knight or a peasant, you're a little jester. These worst titles, right? Oh, with the robots, I get it. It's a lampoon. I suppose, yeah. But there's maybe a theory that Kate is not actually Irish. She's American Irish. And because it's been hundreds of years, she's just trying to adopt Irish traits to... Do you know what I mean? Because there was quite a bit of that in the Fallout universe, right? I know everybody, when you start talking about this kind of stuff, says, oh, there's talking mutants and stuff. Oh, how can you complain about this? But these worlds are actually set with a certain amount of believability, right? And then the 20% of like supernatural stuff is connected to it to make sure that you can be immersed in a world, right? But the fact that these people had been living in... They'd all been living in the same city without travelling for 300 years. Or 200 years, is it in Fallout 4? Yet there was guys that had maintained the Russian accents over 200 years. And there was people with Irish accents and people with, like... The robots, you're probably right, Martin, yeah, but still. Like, it always took me... Like, that was less believable than the... Yeah. Kate's actor is from Scotland. Should be ashamed of herself. Azzy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's clear that it wasn't Irish. But even still, Martin, over 200 years, look how English sounded 200 years ago. It was barely similar at all, or it was miles different, right? Shit changes, especially if there's no interconnected... You know what I mean? Are you Master Fafer? No, you're the Sassow Scribe. Hello, sorry, ma'am. I'd like to speak to Master Fafer. That's the bailiff. There he is.
Greetings. What business have you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
No, he doesn't. He looks exactly the same.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
Does he look any different at all?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapata.
Not much, but it's a start.
True.
At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work.
Punch die?
There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that.
Tongan?
But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Okay, that's Funfair spoke to.
Good luck then.
It must be a bug. He should... Oh, so he should have actually changed his clothing, but for some reason it didn't change on my screen. It'll be the old modern optimization plugin causing problems again. Right, I need to go speak to the blacksmith, don't I? Which was the blacksmith? I think I maybe should have been checking the forges of these people. Was it here? This.
Twat.
Cheeky, it's true. I'm being run on a merry dance today. So this is the armourer. Maybe I have to check... Like I say, I have to actually check the forge for the copper. But I don't know if this guy ever actually forges stuff. Because that's the armourer, right? Maybe there's a forger at the back. Cheeky, are you well? Good afternoon. Where does he actually forge his bullshit, then? If he doesn't have a wait. Is he a lion man? Because you can't have interior forges, can you? You'll burn the entire village down. Mate, where are you forging stuff? Can you have indoor forges in the Middle Ages, or would you just... Or would that be a fire hazard? Surely. Mate, where are you people forging some bullshit? How's he called? Betwixt? That's the weirdest name. Pebbles! Maybe it's around the other side of the building and I was just on the wrong one. That Master Funfair, what a scam. Sitting here waiting for the... Everybody be quiet! Shouting and screaming while I'm trying to talk to Cheeky. I would ask if that horse is an angel, but I don't want Sothan turning up. Fucking worthless guy, that armour smith, honestly. You got no forge. Wait, so... Okay, let's go speak to the actual blacksmith instead of just the armour smith. Sat here waiting for the TDU servers to come back on. 8-hour maintenance going into a new update. Woof. Are they free updates at least? Fluffy Jaffa, welcome back to the stream. How's things? What about the blacksmith? That's good at least, right? If it's going down, but you're getting something free. Right, let's go speak to this guy. I'm doing a perimeter check as though I like previously. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to... I was doing his ditty, look. Am I actually supposed to check the forges?
Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far
Yes,
near our
yes,
stay.
yes. I mean, this is the forge, right? This whole thing is the forge, but there's no option to actually check anything. So how am I supposed to know which one's working with copper? Ooh, wait. Hang on. Sorry, I'm confused. Managed to bamboozle myself. Someone in Sasau is supplying the counterfeiters with copper sheets, right? It won't do any harm to check out the local forges. Am I supposed to just investigate around the forges? The engraving workshop we can work on, but that's a different clue. I need to find out who's supplying the copper. You know, let's have a sniff about. Smack his bum and see if that does anything. I could hit him with a pokey stick, Schmitz. I've definitely got one of them. Hello, ma'am. Hello, I'm just trying to... Right, any copper. Anything that would lead to copper. If you know the answer to this, by the way, please don't answer my questions, if that's alright. I'm kind of just thinking aloud. Schmidt, say well, good morning. There's no copper in there unless it's behind the lock. Am I the type of person to break through some locked doors? As long as nobody's coming back this way. But this isn't the guy that we're suspecting anyway, is it? Hang on. This guy, because this guy seems to be the most trustworthy. This is one of the most trustworthy. He's going to be the last person we do this to. I'm going to go to the one outside the monastery, and then we're going to start sneaking about. Because that Zach is apparently the one that everybody suspects as being the copper dealer for the forgery. We're ratting out, for those that don't know, some forged money. And we're trying to work out who's to blame for it. All the blacksmiths think that there's one of the blacksmiths in the north, near the monastery, called Zach, is the one that's supplying copper to the forgers. It's a bit complicated, this. But I kind of like it. It's certainly not trying to make it video game palatable, is it? That was his son Vitus going home. Is he still at work? Yeah, he's still at work. I could just fucking knock him out, genuinely. Let's pick his pockets. Maybe he's got like 70 copper. Look, because there's like sheds and stuff. Could be in here, for example. But there's no clear, like, this is copper. Press 1 to... I could knock him out. Do we knock him out? His son was leaving. This is fine. Right. Where do I put him? Guess you don't need anyone to tell you to do... I know. Well, I made the decision, Pat. It had to happen. Right, he's out of line of sight. Is there any proof? I'll take his door key, shed key, and trunk key. Right. Servers will be up within the next 2 hours. I would trust that if they did not say 6 hours originally. In the forge, hide him in the forge. Fuck off. No. I need to do this before his son gets back. I should have the key for this. Why did I have his trunk key if it wasn't for his trunk? Okay, this needs to be full of copper. Right, wait. Where does he live? I've just knocked the guy out. And I can't get into this door, right? No, I can't. Okay, this is where he's hiding his copper stash. It actually is. It fucking is as well. You dirtbag.
Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this.
No, I knocked him out. He's not going to be able to say anything because he's dead. He's not dead, he's knocked out. That actually worked, that's cool. I like that. Okay, let's get in here. coal too. Some charcoal. I'd have to pay them people that Southern doesn't like.
Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this.
Henry. How long does it take somebody to wake up in this game? And is he going to think it was me that got him? Maybe we'll just sit and wait for Zach to wake up. Because he's just unconscious, right? He's not dead. Right, let's give it a minute or two. I can't believe I need to speak to the guy now. That's bullshit. Because I can just walk in there now and prove it, right? Throw some cold water on him. Put his hands in warm water and watch him wee himself. Just to pass the time while he wakes up. Quick question, who's tanking? I don't know, Trim, honestly. I'm just tagging along on whatever this run is. I should actually get a few more levels just so it's not dangerous. Bear's only a maybe and I'm just tagging along, so it's up to you. Drop him somewhere out in the open, someone will wake him up. I mean, that's fair, but they'll also see me throwing him somewhere in the open. Just RFC, Scotty, on hardcore. Your mum's pants. Alright. Fucking sheep in the next field aren't helping. This is the bit where Trim has to double down. You ready? Here it comes. It's the same response every time. Whoever you put that on, right? Will you wake up, Zach? Can you actually revive someone? I don't think you can you? I could actually kill him. I could just kill a quest giver right now. Find out who is in... Zach is highly suspicious. I should ought to take a good look at him. Maybe kill him, coward. Slap him about a bit. Clean because I've not been washed in it, Jesus. Right. I'm actually going to go with Bear's first idea. Pebbles, get away from the scene of the crime. Smash his head on the street. Pebbles, good work. Can I shoe Pebbles? As in, like, not put shoes on him, but... No. Okay, never mind Pebbles. Alright. Zach, wake up! There's a guy coming. You see him? In the distance. Oh, he's left. He just looked down the street and was like, oh, Zach's having an afternoon nap. Sunbathing, Zach, at your time of life. He's coming. This gentleman coming, look. Or is he going to go into the craftsman's yard? Wait, what if Zach's son comes to visit and sees his father unconscious, and the last person Zach saw heading in that direction, Henry of Scallops? At least you don't look suspicious. Yeah, absolutely. Just a filthy knight sat in a bush at the other side of the street. Yeah, I passed out from booze. Yeah, I a bit fumes from all that mercury. Got on his brain. Them sheep in the next field. They're very aggressive. True. Alright, I spy, with my little eye, something beginning with... Oh. He's suspicious. He actually woke him up, that's not... What? And Zach's just going to get straight back to work. Now that's work ethic. His son shows up, resurrects him, and sends him off. I didn't know. What? There's a letter. Yeah, it was at the end of the alphabet once in New Zealand, but they got rid of it. That was dumb. Hello, friends. I heard someone was knocked out recently, and just not suspicious about it whatsoever.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
And for the 15th time.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
We've got evidence now, though.
I see. Then it's a little odd that you have baskets full of raw copper in the shed round the back.
You've been in my barn? Best make a head start before I talk to the bailiff.
Your workshop's supplying a counterfeiting gang. I'm not going anywhere until you tell me the truth.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying.
God.
We do make copy sheets here, and I want you to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Wait.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
True. You could be all, like, sixth form college moral rubbish and say, you shouldn't be working for criminals, you should stick to the law. But it's not as easy as that, is it? But I also don't want to be saying that. Oh, both of these options are shit. He's safer in jail. Beat him up.
Yeah. If you don't cooperate, you'll be getting a lot worse than that from me.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
Okay. Let's hear him out.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
And what do I get out of it?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper, and I'll tell you everything I know about what's been going on.
Balls.
But what if I lose?
Nonsense.
Tin
How could
shit.
you? Vitus's armor is light as an eggshell and hard as a rock.
Do you really think that will work?
Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hot air, his business will be ruined, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country these days, there'll be no end of work for a good armourer.
Do I want to work with this guy? Do I want to get involved helping the guy that is supplying copper to the forgery people? Do I want to get involved in helping him double the size of his business at the cost of supplanting a master armoursmith from Sasau? Yeah, go on. Yeah, all right, mate, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it for a laugh. No. Like, also, we're not aiding a monopoly? Is Vitus even that fucking useful? His name means vagina in Finnish. Bit of a... yeah. Mm.
Nah, I don't much like the sound of that. Better count me out.
Please yourself. I'll get someone else to do it.
About that copper.
I told you everything I've got to say. I made you an offer. Now it's up to you.
I'll be on my way, but I'll be back.
I can't wait.
All right. I don't fancy doing the duel. I don't know why. I don't like. There's something I don't like about helping the guy. Like, I get he's in a sticky situation, and if he asked me to not give him up to the bailiff because it would ruin all of this that he's got going, right? And they'd have the bandits on him. It was pretty much his hand was forced. I know he's making a lot of money out of it, but do I really want to be helping a guy that's willing to do that? Do I want to help him supplant one of the good master blacksmiths from town and help him double the size of... Nah. I don't think I do. If there's another way to get around this, I think we do that. Do all your fighting tomorrow when I won't be on Team 1. No. Find out who the Sasso was. Have I not already found that out? I'm going to have to help him, aren't I? There's no other option. If he dies, he dies. But I don't know if am I the one that's able to mete out justice like that? If he pulled a weapon on me, it'd be a different story. But am I the one that can decide that? Am I Judge Judy and executioner? Duels are easy. But it's not that I would worry about the duel, it's about the outcome. I don't know if I want him to have... Of course you can, you're the player. Yeah, but FCI, right? I'm not here for a power fantasy. Do I want the outcome? I do need the fucking info, don't I? Maybe. No. It looks like I've got no other option. I tell you what we'll do before I do anything. Check out the engraving workshop, which is here. Let's go sniff out what this is. We might get a lead that means we don't need to do this duel business. Fine, alright, sorry, Trip. I love you. Right, the engraving. This apparently has something to do with it, and somebody in the engraving workshop is a smelly, guilty bastard. I'm sorry to say it in such plain English. Is this the engraving place? This is just a storage area, right? I'm assuming the actual business goes on upstairs. I mean, if there's anything that I can pick the locks on to level my lockpicking while I'm in here, then I'm not exactly going to say no. Come on. Lovely. Just don't get caught. I don't want to spend a night in prison and lose all of my delightful belongings. Would the engraving be upstairs, though? I suppose it would. I don't know. I want to know what's inside. Are you suggesting there are multiple ways to complete quests? I would never. This is... This is not a Bethesda game, I was going to say. Right, where's this? Is it you? It is. I've spoke to you before.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see.
Very sassy.
I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The 5th scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
He's just pissed up. Roger that. Those fucking stairs. In here specifically. Does everybody have a problem with them stairs, or is it just... I'm assuming it's not just me. Did you play Grounded on War Mode? I did trim, yeah. Grounded on War Mode is brutal at the start, and then it makes the game 100 times better after that. It's very good. It is a very well-balanced difficulty.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean.
Right,
at all.
He's on Tumblr a
Recently,
lot.
for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest, as though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest are you looking for him?
Something like that.
Sounds guilty.
May I ask why?
I like this guy's voice. Tell me this guy's not got a good voice.
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home, no doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
The baker's cellar?
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A fury from the baths? They're warriors.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
No, because we don't partake in that bullshit when we go. We just have a nice wash.
I'll leave you to your work.
And get a stupid haircut. Okay, yeah, the attempts to propagate line was a bit rough. Okay, according to the master's description, Florian is definitely on my list of suspects. I need to talk to him. He allegedly had a dispute with some bathhouse madam. The master didn't tell me what was going on, but she might. So, this quest is fucking mental. There must be about 4 hours of dialogue and like investigative work and stuff to do on this one quest. The main quest is beefy. I'm into it. Pebbles, come on. This is done. So now, do we go and investigate Florian, or do we try and work out a way to... This is L.A. Noire. Without the, jaunty 40s music. Are you thinking of playing Grounded, Trip? Do it. Do it. War mode. Crank it all the way up. It's genuinely a very good game. Very good survival game. You're already playing? Good. Hit your shot. Azar's a big fan of the spiders in it. Okay, so let's go speak to Florian. Do we go and meet Florian and talk to him before we do the bathhouse bit? Yeah, let's maybe do that. And then we can get to know the guy before we start hearing about how much he's a massive cad or whatever. Apparently he is dying of the plague in the basement of the baker's where he lives, which is Very glamorous. Whoa, Bear! You're not going to believe this when I tell you, but there's a horse that isn't dappled grey. Amazing. Right, is this the baker's? I think it is. Our Mr. Yeah, because you're pretzel. Our Mr. Florian lives in the basement and he is dying of the plague. So everybody, cover your mouths. You cheeky bitch, he's skiving off work. Alright, let's interrogate. So much for the plague.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rappator mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me.
Yes,
no
you
evidence,
can.
just accusations.
But you confessed to me. Oh, do we go super heavy? I think we do. Must be Master Funfair's horse. Alright, Radwest, let's do it.
Counterfeiting is a crime against the king. I don't have to prove anything to have you dragged straight to the executioner.
And what if you're wrong? What's then? Under torture, everyone confesses, whether they did it or not. You'll never know for sure.
I already know for sure. You admitted it yourself a moment ago.
I won't tell you anything just the same. I can't, even if I wanted to.
Why not?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Ooh.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Press 1 to save Esther. Dear Esther. If they take to their heels, you'll never see Esther again. Ah, fuck it, go on, let's do the right thing.
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last.
That's
They
miles
took me there when
away.
I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
See you later.
God damn it. Right, okay, we've got a lead at least. If I can... I'd rather do that. Right, what would you rather do? Would you rather do a duel for somebody who has admitted to guilt, where he can fuck over one of the local businesses in town? Or would you rather go and save somebody's kidnapped wife? If I can get the information by saving the kidnapped wife, then that seems a lot more morally justifiable than fucking over a local business for no reason other than jealousy on the part of the other guy. Fuck that guy. Right. Damsel in distress. She's not actually that far to the knot. Maybe we can get there. What time have we got? 20 minutes. What if we only bring back a few pieces of her? We'll a handful of hair. That'll work. Alright, I might actually go and do some combat team one. Are you ready? It's better than nothing, yeah? It's proof, if naught else. Right, what do we need? Get rid of that. So this is giving me a side quest. Every little boy dreams of becoming a knight in shining armour and rescuing a princess from a tower. I never thought that dream would come true for me. Well, sort of. I'm not a knight, and it's not a princess, but I have to rescue... but a bathhouse wench, and she's not locked up away, but on top of a hill.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. This is our chance to finally be heroic in this godforsaken playthrough. Obviously, when I go Team 1, you'll want to save the hostage. We always do the right thing around these parts, right? Isn't that right, Sothan? Yeah, he did say I'm not a knight, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming all of the people that are knocking around are calling me not a knight because... They're calling me a knight because they're just confused by the armour, is that right? I suppose? The right thing. How many women have you knocked out already? Just one, accidentally. Next question. This is where he tries to claim it wasn't an accident. I see how this is going to go. I've done bullshitting on the internet before. Can't fool me.
Yeah.
Little jester. Alright, let's go north. Let's have a fight. I thought I was going to fight that other guy. I wasted a saviour schnapps on that other guy, don't forget. And all he wanted to do was talk to me and called me Little Jester in the most patronising way imaginable. My fucking circulation's terrible today. I swam over a kilometre today already. For some reason. Fucking circulation sucks. Oh. It's almost like we weren't designed to just sit at computers all day, right? We'll show them stupid evolution. He's turning over a new leaf, he's making up for his sins against women. I bet I'm one of the extreme few people who hasn't clicked the wench option at the bat just to, you know what I mean? Just because they somehow think that it would, you know what I mean? I shagged them. When I was in the forest glade with the 3 women that tried to seduce me with drugs, I fought them off and didn't partake. Henry, he's a good man. There you go. No sins against women apart from the one I accidentally strangled. But she survived. Give us a wench. There you go. There's one such person now. I am not a pick a wench option person. I am pure, despite what Shaggy Dan says. Henry is the best virgin in Bohemia. Yeah, he is. And we're getting all the perks in heaven when it comes to it. Oh, getting up here is a real pain in the ring piece, isn't it? How do you actually do it? I think it's actually better to go through Meahoyed and just follow this winding road. Come on, Pebbles. Are we skipping right over the priest orgy, Mr. Purity? Well, if you think about it this way, the priest orgy, which definitely happened, I was forced drink against my will by the priest. So while I did do some terrible deeds, and I even turned down the option to continue and let the priest carry on, right? Know what I mean? It's not like you're getting the virgin achievement. Is there a virgin achievement? I wouldn't be surprised. Although there is maybe Lady Stephanie.
Gay.
Yeah, no, that didn't exist in the Middle Ages, good. There simply wasn't a thing. Apparently. Yeah, the Lady Stephanie thing, that was bad. But I didn't want to say no to a noble. And obviously Teresa is, that's number 1, right? So, despite... I think we can chalk Teresa off. Despite Lady Stephanie and the Father Godwin orgy, I'm pretty much a virgin. Scotty, thank you for the pins. What about the horse? See? As part of that quest, I didn't go near, or I didn't cavort with any of them. And they were all humans. Just goes to show just how far the internet's slid into the sea, that Stubbler refusing to have sex with humans is seen as some kind of controversy. Sorry, refusing to have sex with animals, I should say, is some kind of controversy. When was the last time you spoke to Teresa or made her fix your clothes, rather? Oh, sorry.
No! Learn
Human.
how to ride a horse, idiot!
human centipede-looking person. I need to keep going this way. Yeah. Saving a princess. I haven't spoken to Teresa in a while, have I? No, I think I spoke to her recently, and she said she had some game that she wanted me to partake in, so I talked to her, and she just didn't respond. She maybe found out about Lady Stephanie and won't speak to me anymore. She'll understand, though, won't she, the Lady Stephanie thing? What was I going to do? Say no to a noble? As a gallant knight such as myself. Right, come on, Pebbles. Let's get this done. We need to save the princess and somehow get back to Sasau in 14 minutes. Ooh, the jerky motion's hurting my eyes. This autopilot thing, it has its benefits, but this is a bad one. Watch this, because it jerks in certain chunks of the screen when it turns. It makes me dizzy. It's a bit like the, you know, on your like smart TV or Xbox or whatever. The net. Here it comes. Is it finished? Yeah. Where you're like Netflix is. I've said this a million times. Where you're like scrolling Netflix and the whole page slides up, and then you see some more at the bottom, and then it slides up. Fuck! It makes me bilious. It's not bad on computer, however, because on Chrome it's extremely responsive. Right? If you scroll your mouse wheel, it moves pretty much as you expect it. But there's just enough latency on the Xbox and especially on smart TVs where you press the button and then it starts scrolling at a random time that because of the latency, and it fucking hell makes me feel ill. Off. Luckily, we all unsubscribed from Netflix in 2020, right? Okay, somewhere, I think it's on up that hill. This is Rovna. Unironically, yes. Although most people did, right? For some reason. Like, Netflix was the golden child that everybody adored. And then, on the way into lockdown, it was the golden child that everybody ignored. And then, all at once, everybody unsubscribed. We all did it, and nobody knows why. And I don't get it. But I did the same. Suddenly I thought, I don't need this. I don't use it. And stopped. During lockdown. Don't worry, the shitty bitrate shelters you from jerky motions. Especially in the woods, right? Oh, was that the password sharing ban thing? That might do it, but I don't know why I did. That's another thing, Satan. Didn't Disney Plus launch in 2020? So suddenly, what was a largely unchallenged, even though there was a couple of competitors, right? A largely unchallenged video sharing platform had its content cut in half or severely lowered, thanks to Disney. And then ever since then, it's just been another competitor and another competitor and another competitor. And despite the fact we all sit here and claim that competition is good and that monopolies are bad, the second the video sharing platform and the second that Netflix had competition, we realised how fucking garbage it is for the consumer to have to pay like 8 subscriptions and fucked it off, right? And the same for Steam. We all say, oh, competition is good for the consumer. It forces people to get better. The second games went exclusive on anything other than Steam, we all fucked them off. We really don't practice what we preach, do we? Right, okay, so in this camp maybe, that's got to be the camp. Launched right around the start of lockdown, yeah, that must have been it then. Still cheaper than cable telly. Yeah, but we wouldn't watch cable telly, would we? Is this where the camp is? No, might be up the hill. Well, they are exactly monopolists, not on the industry, but on the IPs. It's not competition, and each service has different titles, is it? But no, but it's competition for your money, right? Like, I think I agree. Oh, I think we both agree on this. But the idea is that the competition would be offering a better service at a lower price, right? But because of the way it works and exclusivity, as you say, it's on the IPs, that's what fucks it, right? I agree. Do people demand Netflix socialism? What, just no Netflix whatsoever? We got it for the kids. The kids, I tell you. It was definitely not going to watch Marvel and Star Wars. I'm saving. Same way the movie industry competes with the gyms for your money. But everything used to be on Netflix. And then... Hang on. So you picked one that you paid for. God, I haven't used a bow in ages. With hopes that it had what you want on it. But you're still buying a TV streaming service, right? And just because they've got different things on, the genre or the type of product that you're purchasing is similar enough that they're easily comparable in my mind. I don't think you both have to be offering the exact same product to be competition. You don't.
Tired of life, are you?
Oh God, come here. Guard number 1. Damn, this guy's actually pretty strong.
No curva.
What about her?
Fucking come on then!
You kidnapped the bath maid from Sasau. Oh, there's a guy coming. There's another one coming. Oh, I got him. There's 2 coming. Fuck it. This is the place, Pat. This is the place. Everything competes for your money, but a non-monopoly is when you can get the same thing in 2 different places with similar market share. But these subscription services are not offering the same thing. They offer different things within the same industry. That's the thing that I was referring to. I was calling Netflix the monopoly when it was the only one. It was the only one we had, the only option we had. And it got all of the money, and it got all of the IPs. That was what I was calling a monopoly. I'm calling what's happening now where they're offering different things the opposite of a monopoly, right? We have 8 monopolies, not competition. Oh, exclusivity being compared to a monopoly. I see what you mean, yeah. Wait, did this guy get up? I thought there was 2 people. Am I being shot at by an archer while I'm here? I'm here to rescue the damsel in distress, nerds. Do you know, I was starting to learn combos and stuff in this game. But I stopped learning them because Master Strike just made them worthless. I was trying to get Stubbler killed with the wall of text boss. At least I'm not driving in my summer car. That's when the real bad ones start. Right, you. Shit, the other guy's coming. These guys... I can't fight 2 of them, though, so if the other ones come down the hill, I'm actually chopped. There's another guy. Whoa. Ironic, because this is the first time in years I'm on Team 1.
Now.
I'm here for the bathhouse maid. Shit, there's another guy coming. And he's an archer. And I can't get fucking proper hits in on this guy because of his shield. Right, stand between me and the archer.
Come and get it.
Get my bum. It's not going to work, Pat. It's not going to work. I respect the attempt. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, these are tough enemies, though. Ow. I think I've got some potions, marigold concoction or whatever it's called as well. What time have I got left? 5 minutes, fuck. Right, we'll clear the camp out, maybe. Yeah, man. Right, you. Ow, bitch. Right, give me a groschen. Key to the shed. I assume the shed is where Esther's being kept. Another key to the shed. More groschen. Ooh, all that black stuff, by the way. Dark padded cot. I bet that's good for stealth gear. It's not bad. Take that and we'll work on it in the future. Fashionable black hose. Right. I'll have to take these pants off. Look at the arrow in my shield. That's top. Where's Pebbles? Pebbles! Meet me up there. Can I actually take the arrow out of my shield? It keeps giving me the option to take the... Okay. Right, we're going to save the damsel in distress. If I get quest saved as a result of this... Why did they have her here? That was predictable, easy green. Okay, nothing. Where's the shit? Oh, this fucking arrow's annoying me. Oh, I tried to loot the arrow and sat on a bench. Sorry. Henrik, stand up. Okay. I don't know what we're going to find in here, because this lady's been kidnapped by... She was a bathhouse wench and has been kidnapped by these bandits.
Please, help me.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I still have something else to take care of here. Go by yourself.
I hope no one's lying in wait on the way.
If she dies...
Prepare to be recaptured.
You've nothing to be afraid of.
Thank you again for rescuing me. Maybe we'll have another chance to meet. Whenever you're in Sasau, come to the baths.
Oh, shut up. What if she dies on the way back? Does that mean I've failed everything? I should have escorted her, shouldn't I? Yeah, nice one, pal. Yeah, thanks. Great. Well, it's not really my choice, because I don't have time, Radway, right? She'd have set off, and then I'd have just had to sleep because the stream's ended. Shit. Pebbles. Can you just use the saviour schnapps? I could, yeah. Oh, maybe I could. Henry won't share pebbles with anyone. Maybe she's around. Hang on. Esther? Hello? Esther? Hello? Wait, no. Where did she go? Adderall, welcome to the street. It's fine. Right, we're going to log in tomorrow and she's going to be back with Florian in Sasau and we're going to finally do 3% of this quest. Well, there's the arrows. I can take these. Okay. Right, that's going to be it for today. What a... Did I hear someone speak then? Oh God, has Esther run into someone? I swear I heard a man's voice then. Oh, yeah, I can take a saviour schnapps, Radway, but it would be a weird place to end the stream, right? Let's just pray she gets back. The engraver called her a harpy, so maybe she just flew away. He did, actually. Right, Henry, we're going to live in this little shed where apparently they keep kidnapped people. Put the torch out. We're going to sleep here, and tomorrow we're going to go back to Sasau and we're going to finally get some answers on this cock-arsing quest. It was me. I hit my pinky on a branch on the tree outside your window. Oh. So keep it down. Heaven forbid you went and got yourself caught. Right, that's going to do it for today. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday is KCD. Thank you all for joining. Welcome to all the new followers as well. It's nice to see everybody quietly sneaking in. You're all very welcome. However, those of you that have been here for a long time, I resent all of your existences, and it's time to pick a winner out of you terrible brood. So let's move into marbles. But for now, KCD, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow for more of this rubbish. However, can we have an orange person of the century of the day? Quest started, lost and found. Go to the Ratai Presbytery for the lost items. I lost something? Tomorrow's business. Thank you all. I love you all. But that is it for KCD for today. Nope, that's the wrong song. And it's also muted. Give me a second. The prediction, Satan. I'll do the prediction at the end, don't you worry. The prediction, however, has gone to the Team 1. So if I could have an orange marbles and a Team 1 victory. Right, if you want to be the winner from today's stream, if you want to wear the golden name in Discord, then you must type the password when I say it. And if the password is correct, I will give you a marble. And if your marble wins, you get to be the person of the century of the day. Who won yesterday? Was it Chris Man who won yesterday? No, Chris Man won on Friday, didn't he? An orange won yesterday, but I can't remember who. I remember being very happy about it. Right, 12, that's it. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's person of the marbles race to potentially win yourself the golden name in Discord, of which there can be only one. Hang on, marbles has crashed. I'll give the password out in a second. Dirty 12. I mean, another orange point would be lovely. That would tie the week, right? 2 green, 2 orange? No. Yeah. Because Chris Man won Friday, didn't he? I remember him being person of the century of the weekend. And he looked lovely. Then Easy Green Monday and 12 yesterday. The password for today is... Pebbles. Go. I'd rather see the 130. The orange is, it feels more like clinging on than doing anything of any significance, right? Alright, we have today Bear for the greens, Azar for the greens, Trim for the greens, Satan for the oranges.
Or he chose his boyfriend as his password, that's cute.
Kelly for the greens, Alkirion for the oranges, Radware for the greens, Algua for the greens, Martin for the greens, Paula, welcome to the stream, for the greens.
Via first? He said the wrong thing.
Did I say Via first? I did put Via first. Alright, you know what, Trim? When you're right, you're right. Via is to be removed and put on in his position. 6-4, good afternoon for the greens. Santa for the greens. Tag Slap, good afternoon for the oranges. Morrock for the oranges. Easy Green for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Schmitz for the oranges. Bear for the greens. Adderall for the greens. Chaz for the greens. Pat for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. And is that the lot? Ooh, nice tight one today. 29 yesterday, 22 today. This is your chance to get points if you need them. Bear, this could be your big day. Did I get Chaz on there? Yes. First person to pick it up his turn to himself, go. What's rigged? Pat says 1. 1 press of the random button gets us to Coils of Power. Did I miss you, cats? Your message isn't on.
Trim's a tattletale.
Okay. Oh god, we've got Gwynblade, we've got cats. I didn't see your message, Cats. Is there anybody else that hasn't got in, by the way? Because there might be a potential... Can anybody else see Katz's message in chat? 24 marbles into the race. The level is Coils of Power. 24. 3, 2, 1. Anybody else? You can't see Cat's either, no? His bot didn't work, so we'll stop pointing it out. Yeah, I've got Gwynblade, Adderall, yeah. Just didn't... Okay, so nobody could see Cats. Oh shit, has he? Alright, I better get going before this looks like stalling. Then again, thanks to stalling, we've added 2 extra oranges. Azzy, I've got you 24 marbles out of the race. No more entering. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You missed Trim. I'll never miss Trim Bear, honestly. Well, it was too late. If Trim's genuinely not on the list... I think he is, though. I think he'd have called out. Trim's a hawk for this stuff. Right, level is Coils of Power. Can we see Trim? We can. The record holder on this level is Trick, -1. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. A little shout out to Trick or Treat Marbles, which is coming up in October, everybody. For those that don't know about Trick or Treat Marbles, it's bullshit. But it's very profitable. Lundios, what a slam! Okay, everybody else finally gets out behind him. Is there any oranges among this front pack? That's all I care about. Here comes Bear. Lundios has gone right. Pole has gone right as well. The zapping's happening. Pat gets lifted up and almost thrown out of the level. Pat got portaled. Where did Pat just turn up? He went through a portal and I've lost him. Is he dead? Did you die? No, you might have fallen. Oh, there's Pat. There we go. His name fell off. Radware is dead. Pat is dead. I didn't do the ready check, did I? Because I was faffing about with people's names. I don't know how many oranges there are to greens. Satan's in the lead on this right-hand side, though, with Gwynblade. Tagslack seems to be on his own on that coily bullshit. Trim and Kelly are neck and neck on the middle one. But it looks like Adderall and Shaggy Dan are following. Is anybody going to come through this middle spine thing here? No. Trim and Kelly look dangerous. As he goes for some stunts and dies, it was not to be. Can Satan hold out in first place here? It all comes down to what goes on in this dumpster. Satan's doing well. Kelly, though, at speed. Satan! That looks like an orange win, but that was so unbelievably close that I might have to go and see the footage. Touch wood, Satan has just won the 3rd orange point. Or 2nd of the week. Okay, the greens are saying it's rigged, so it must be legit. I'll take it. Satan, just bear with me. Trim got sent all the way to the back. We're going to have to wait for these turds. Martin jumped off the level in disgust. It could still be Gwynblade or Kelly, because that was close. Martin, Augur, Santa, dead. Just wait though, Satan. Wait. We need to know. Trim and Chaz are stalling. That looked really fucking close. Okay, it says Satan wins with 1 minute 23.065. It's legit. It's fucking tight, but it's legit. What's that? 17 thousandths of a second. Is that right? Damn. Satan is your person of the century of the day. The oranges take the point. Satan, lovely. Okay, orange head to orange head. 12 passes the crown to Satan. Yeah. Orange point, 0 chop stream, team 1 win. Lovely. Satan, good effort. How many points is that for Satan? So that's 95 for the oranges. We now shrink the gap to 34 points, which was once nearly 50. Satan then is on. Well, he's already qualified for the Worm Olympics because the oranges are just good that way. But Satan's now got his 6th point, only 5 off the top spot. Pretty good. Right, press this. Gwynblade 2nd, Kelly 3rd. Yeah, give me my money. Let me press this. This, and this. It's 1 frame apart, it's legit, yeah. Well, as long as the numbers are different, that's all that matters, right? Right. I'm going to paste this in Discord for those that haven't seen it. That is the best of June 2025 of all of the people that were willing to have their stupid clips from the Doomhaus in this horrible best of. Enjoy that, and make sure you follow everybody in the description. But for now, let's do this prediction, shall we? Yeah. Alright then, this predict... Holy shit ass. 2 people went on Team 2, right? Only 2. They were led by Martin with a 20 grand stake. I don't know who the other person on Team 2 was. It was Azzy. Azzy, how much did you put down for this? It must have been tiny. However, on Team 1, there was 9 people, including Pat, who's leading the charge with the biggest win. Pat, congratulations. How much have you just got back? Deathless Streak, lovely. Thank you, Team 2, for your kind donation. Satan's gold and wins on Team 1. Yeah. You put 5k down and got 6,500 back. Lovely. 87k. Smash it. Right, that's going to do it for me, though. Thank you all for being here. I love you all very much. I'll see you all tomorrow for more. Enjoy the best of if you haven't seen it. Have a good evening. Sleep well, eat well, etc., etc. If you're on the platform for any longer today, then nobody is live. Never mind. But look out for the usual suspects. I'm sure you know where to find it. However, can somebody give me a final word as I say? Radway, Pat, Satan, Adderall, Easy Green, Auger, Bear, Azzy, and everybody else that's been here today. Thank you all for all the support. I love you all very much. But the final word for today actually comes from Martin, and this is true. F's for the dog. Sorry, John Dog. Yeah.